Hi chat, welcome to the stream. So something about today we're playing 999. So something about me is I've never played this game. Um, I've never played this or any of the 999 games. I've watched somebody play this game before, but it was a while ago. I don't remember half of the characters, anything about it, any of that stuff. I was like, Happy Thanksgiving. That's another thing I wanted to say. Happy Thanksgiving. I haven't streamed in a while because of the fact that I've been busy with work. I've been working in the morning, so I kind of don't really have a whole lot of time to stream. And I go to sleep pretty early because I work in the morning, so. But we're gonna start this. I kind of started it just to see if it would work, how it was. Definitely turning down those sound effects.
The Nonary game.
Why is this guy whispering in my ear like that? No thanks. Start. Yes. This one. Yes. Zero Escape Volume 1. So, a bunch of Spike Chunsoft games are on sale right now. I bought this, the Zero Time Dilemma, and I bought the two AI Somnium games. Or iSomnium. I'm actually playing iSomnium right now, but I'm not streaming it. I should actually stream it. I kind of don't want to go through the beginning of the game again, though. The only thing I remember about this game is that they're on some kind of ship. And that one of the characters is like the mastermind or something. Like Danganronpa. Every one of these games, every time that Spike Chunsoft makes a game, you can compare it to Danganronpa. Every single time. A loud noise startled Junpei awake, and his eyes snapped open.
What the?
As they adjusted to the light, he realized that he didn't recognize his surroundings. With a crack, Junpei's head connected with something metal. He rolled over and threw out his hand to steady himself, but he found himself groping at empty air.
Whoa!
His balance lost, and his still fuzzy mind struggling to understand what was going on. Junpei tumbled to the cold and gray floor.
Ouch! God damn it! Ah, what the hell?
I'd rather play in novel mode. Junpei glared around the room, still trying to determine where he'd woken up. The fall had shaken the last cobwebs of sleep from his mind, and he finally understood where he'd fallen from.
A bed?
A 3-level bunk bed, in fact. Junpei had fallen, apparently, from the topmost bunk.
I fell pretty far. That really hurt.
His shoulder hurt, his knee hurt, his hip hurt, his entire body hurt. He could feel a bump forming on his forehead, where he'd slammed against the low ceiling.
Damn, my eyesight's kind of blurry. Must have hit my head. No, wait. That's not it.
At first he thought the tremor that ran through his legs was another effect of his rude awakening, but he looked around and he realized it was real. The whole room was shaking.
An earthquake! But it's shaking too fast for that.
An earthquake on a ship? That doesn't sound very likely. I mean, actually, can it? Could there be an earthquake on a ship? Because, I mean, like, earthquakes can happen underwater and that causes tsunamis, so I guess technically? Then again, Junpei had no idea what it was, if not an earthquake.
Anyway.
Junpei rubbed the growing bump on his head and gingerly climbed to his feet. His balance regained. He finally took his first good look around the room. Ah. Yes. And muttered to himself.
Where am I?
His pain momentarily forgot. Okay, gee, thanks. I wasn't reading that. Was flow mean? Oh. Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ, this game is long. Holy shit. It's a lot of reading. Minutes passed while Junpei struggled to get his bearings. Then, as suddenly as they'd begun, the tremors ceased.
Wait, it stopped?
A cold silence fell over the room. From somewhere far away, Junpei could hear the sound of metal squeaking.
What's that sound?
In an attempt to distract himself, Junpei looked around the room once more. There was a stove that looked more antique than functional. The 3-level bunk bed had mattresses that were so thin that they were little more than blankets. On the other side of the room there was an identical bed, and set in the wall between the beds was a slightly dirty iron door.
That's...
First thing Junpei noticed was the door. About the door was the number roughly emblazoned upon it. On the surface of the door in red paint, someone had written 5.
5? What's this 5 mean?
Suspicious and utterly confused, Junpei approached the door slowly. Standing, at last, in front of the door, Junpei grabbed hold of the L-shaped handle. A push yielded no movement, and a pull the same result.
It won't open.
Damn. That's a strange fucking door. Is that a card reader? Why does it look like it has a gas station fuel sign on it? Didn't matter how much he pushed and shoved, the handle wouldn't budge. I gotta be completely honest, if I was stuck in this situation, I'd probably be like utterly confused. Next to the door was an odd-looking device that reminded Junpei of a card reader.
What's this? Is this keeping the door shut?
Looks like a fucking slot machine. A slot machine that takes credit cards. Junpei knocked hard on the door.
Hey! Hello? Is anyone there? Open the door!
There was no response. I apparently read somewhere that the original game didn't have voice acting. So if that's the case, like, how does anyone play the original? I mean, that's a lot of reading, you know? Junpei threw his left fist into the door and stopped.
Huh? What the hell is this?
Wasn't really sure what else to say. On his left wrist was a bracelet of a sort he had never seen before. In the center was a large LCD display.
A watch? It doesn't look like one. 5. That's the same as the door.
True, the numbers on the door were the same, but he had no idea what that might mean. All he knew is that it was strange and new, and he wanted it off. Junpei flipped his hand over as if to remove a watch, but...
What? How do I take this off?
It's just stuck on his fucking wrist. Bro, it's Ben 10! Bro's Ben 10. He's gonna fiddle with the watch and then press it down and he's gonna turn into an alien. The other side of the bracelet was solid. No buckle, no clasp, nothing. He sighed and flipped the thing back over. There were a number of rivets around the rim of the face. Perhaps...
Maybe pushing something on this will work?
He pushed them, but nothing happened. On a watch, they might be dials for adjusting time, but on this bracelet, they did nothing.
Nothing. Damn. Guess I'll have to force it off.
Oh yeah, good idea. That definitely won't backfire. Growing more desperate, he began to tug at it. However...
No good. This stupid thing won't come off.
A steel ring ran from the face around Junpei's wrist and back into the face. He wouldn't be pulling the bracelet off any time in the near future.
What the hell is the deal with this thing?
Frustration and desperation were beginning to mix as reality of the situation began to dawn fully on Junpei. So much was happening, and none of it made sense. Junpei felt as though he were about to explode.
Where am I?
He just like blows up. End of the game. Bye. Bye, chat. End of the game.
And why the hell am I here? Why? What the hell happened to me? My head.
Pain bloomed, but he did his best to shake it off. He raised his head.
Huh.
It was at that moment he noticed the window.
This is...
The window was round, rimmed in riveted brass, like a window from an early 20th century ship.
Hold on. Am I on a ship?
Junpei walked slowly toward the window. He could see nothing beyond it but thick, impenetrable darkness.
I can't see anything. If only it wasn't so dark outside.
Junpei squinted, trying to see something. Anything. There's a fucking light that's on the other side. What do you mean it's dark? It was at that moment.
Huh?
Huh?
What the? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What the hell is going on here?
Oh, no. That's why it was dark. A crack split the glass of the window, and for a moment Junpei stared at it. Then the window burst, and the water began to pour into the room.
God damn it!
Junpei yelled and spun around. His feet slipping on the water already coming through the window, he ran for the door.
Hey! Anyone! Is anyone there? Come on, if you're there, say something!
There was no reply. As Junpei screamed and pounded on the door, the water began to rise. It was now ankle deep on the floor, rising quickly towards his knees.
It's not stopping. Not good. Not good at all. Okay. I need to find a way out, and fast.
Junpei ran a hand across his forehead, brushing the sweat out of his eyes, and looked around the room. Seek a way out. Third-class cabin. Operations during an escape. During an escape, you are restricted to an area. Your goal? Search around to uncover how to unlock the door. There are items and hints to the room that will help you escape. Use the cursor to select a location you find suspicious to search the room. L1 and R1 to walk around the room. Left stick controls. Move the left stick during an escape to use the cursor. Speed up movement. Press X to search where the cursor is placed. What is this? About items. Once you've obtained an item, you'll be able to go to the item screen. Pressing triangle will take you to the item screen. Note's got red and blue squares on it. That's it. Investigate with an item. The item visible in the lower left corner is currently in hand. When you close the item screen, the last item will be in hand. If you hold an item while investigating the room, you may trigger a reaction. Try switching out items in hand and searching different places. An old picture frame. There's a picture of a ship inside of it. There's screws keeping the back on. Oh, I need a screwdriver. Doesn't seem there's anything hidden in the sink. This is the only drain in the room. Towel next to the sink. Water just keeps pouring out through the window. It's like a waterfall. I don't think shoving something into the window is going to stop the water. It's a pipe. I know. I'll crawl into the pipe and find a way out. There's nobody to make fun of my lame jokes. Man, this sucks. Five, huh? What does it mean? Okay, I don't think I can do anything with that right now. What's in here? No dice. It's locked tight. If there's anything in the keyhole. Interesting. This is the door to the stove. Well, it opens easily. Sure. Wish the door... A screwdriver! Nice. Picture of an old cruise liner. Ah, here we go. Oh, wait. There's an issue. No, wait, no, there isn't. Okay, so it's 2, 4, 1, 3. 2, 4, 1. Oh, never mind. I get it. Okay, so it's 7. 7, 4, 6. 7, 4, 6, 3. 7, 4, 6, 3. 7, 4, 6, 3. Got it. Combining items. I got it. 7, 4, 6, 3. I got it. 7, 4, 6, 3. Oh, I need a key first. Well, that's fucking lovely. Ah, there's the key. Key? 7643. 7643. We got it. Mini games. Oh. Touching the dial will cause it to move in number. Enter 4 numbers this way, then touch the key. Is it oh, it's 7463. Oh, that's not it. It's 76. Wait, what? Not gonna help though. Alright, Junpei, don't freak out. Keep it cool and look for some more clues. Okay. 7? Oh. It's 7, 4, 6. Why is that not working? I don't understand. Okay, so it goes up to 9. Am I missing something? I must be missing something. What am I missing? Five. Oh, there's another room. Ah, it must be because...
I should probably hold on to this key. Huh. Oh, what's up with my face? I look like a zombie. Man, what the hell happened to me? How did I end up here? I left work, headed back to my apartment, and... I'm back. Not like anyone will respond.
I don't know why he keeps doing this. It was past midnight when he came home. Junpei shuffled upstairs and opened the door to apartment 101. Inside was his apartment, a small one-bedroom affair that ran him about $630 a month. That's a lot of money. He moved into it when he entered college, and so far he'd been there for 3 years and 7 months. I'm back. Not like anyone will respond. He stepped inside and turned on the lights. The fluorescent light on the ceiling blinked and flickered slowly to life, as if waking from a deep slumber.
Work was rough today.
Alright, sorry about that, chat. Their cold light illuminated the landscape he'd come home to so many times before. Everything was as he'd left it. Magazines piled up in the corner, textbooks collecting dust, the CD cases covering the floor, the jeans and t-shirt he'd worn the day before, then tossed onto the floor. There was one thing that didn't belong, however.
Huh? A breeze.
The white curtain framing his window swayed gently in the cold wind.
Huh, that's weird. Did I leave that open?
Junpei walked toward the window, trying to remember if he'd closed it or not before he left. One of the panes was hanging open. He'd stuck his head out and looked around.
Everything looks okay. I must have forgotten to close it.
Closed the window. And then it happened.
What?
Who the hell is that? Junpei turned and found himself face to face with a man dressed in all black. The man wore a deep hood and a bulky gas mask. His face was entirely hidden. Suddenly, he couldn't finish. Junpei tried to yell, but all he could manage was a strangled croak.
I can't.
Junpei collapsed to the floor, a crumbled heap of limbs, like a discarded puppet. Too late. He noticed the white smoke that was quickly filling his apartment. A small object, shaped distressingly like a grenade, sat on the floor in front of his face, hissing. The white smoke poured out at an incredible rate. The smoke had grown so thick that the details of Junpei's apartment began to fade into the white haze. He could feel his mind begin to fade as well. A white haze that was not the smoke creeped into the edges of his vision.
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen.
A rasping voice wormed its way out of the gas mask. It was cold and harsh, and distorted in some way. Junpei couldn't put his finger on it.
You are going to participate in a game. The Nonary game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
That was the last thing Junpei remembered. The white smoke overpowered him. The masked man faded from his vision, and he felt his consciousness fall away into the white mist.
That's right. That guy with the gas mask. That son of a bitch must have taken me here.
When I get my hands on him...
He ground his teeth in frustration and strained to remember anything about the attacker's figure.
I guess there's no way to know if that was a man or not.
The voice had been cold and mechanical, likely passed through a voice changer, and the body had been covered in a thick cloak.
Just who was that? They said, you have been chosen.
What it might mean, that was beyond
What the
him.
hell is going on? Why me?
There was only one thing from his memory that seemed important.
You are going to participate in a game.
See, I don't quite understand why, though. I mean, how would this guy have snuck into this place and no one would have noticed? He lives in a fucking apartment building. How would nobody have noticed this guy walking around? No one said anything?
The Nonary game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
The Nonary game. Huh.
What the hell is a Nonary game? God damn it!
With a yell, Junpei drove his fist into the mirror. Yeah, to be honest, I'd probably do the same thing. Okay. So now, we could probably open this, because it's the red key we needed. Well, wait, what would the red key open? There's a lever, huh? Maybe if I pull it. Damn it, why the hell isn't this thing opening? Well, what would the red key go to? I'm trying to figure out, but... Maybe it's reversed. 7... Three... Oh, I can't do 6 here, though. Oh, no, it's... 7, 6, 4... Okay, so that one doesn't go up. Maybe this one is 4 and this one is 3. I genuinely cannot figure out. I'm sorry, chat. I just might be stupid. What's on the other side? Nothing. Okay, there's nothing in here. So there's literally nothing for me to interact with. I'm trying to figure this out, but I actually might just be stupid. Oh, wait! I think I get it. Blue goes first. I think I understand. So if that's the case, it's 6, 6, 3, 7, 4. I get it. Time to give this another shot. Because the arrow's pointing in that direction. Oh my god. 6, 3, 7, 4. You're kidding. What is happening? Like, am I actually just cooked, chat? Am I just stupid? I'm looking at it. I'm trying to look at it. Maybe it's... No, it couldn't... It has to be that. Am I actually just stupid? Am I unable to figure this out because I'm so stupid? Well, for one, I wish I could flip this thing in the right fucking... My headphones keep doing this stupid thing. I'm trying to figure this out. This right here is telling me to use that. Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. Is it telling me to use the squares? 'Cause the arrow's pointing to the end, right? So if it's pointing to the end, what's the end there? Is it the ones next to it? Okay. I might just be dumb. I might actually just have to look this up. Because I'm trying to figure out the puzzle for myself, but the puzzle is not... Okay. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. I have the solution here, but I'm struggling to understand... Oh my god, chat, I'm actually just stupid. I keep putting in 3 as if it's somehow... I have the solution. Oh my god, I just went past it. I have the solution. I don't know why I was struggling so bad to figure out the solution to this fucking puzzle. Alright, it's opened up. It opened. Looks like there's something in here. What is this? A file? Digital root? Let's see here. Add the number in the tens place to the number in the ones place. Keep adding digits in this manner till you have a single digit answer. Ah. The digital root of 6, 8 is 3. 1. Stack of key cards. 6, 7, 8. Does this mean something? Great. Calculator. Oh, it's 6 plus 7 plus 8. Well, if I can just get the digital root answer, that's kind of lame. 5. Ah, I get it. That's not... Huh? It's not working? Why? Oh, I get it. The number 5, I have to figure out... Okay. I get it. Because... I had to figure out what combination of numbers would give me 5. It's always going to be 3. I'm trying to figure this out. So I had to figure out what number would give me 5. Right? It would be great if I had some actual numbers. Oh, I get it. I have to figure out what combination of numbers. It's 8 and 6. Okay, well there's nowhere else to search in here. It's 86. I wish I could just fucking type it in. Okay, well there's nothing else in the briefcase. Am I just missing something? I am missing something, that's what it is. Okay. Oh, great. Another fucking one. It's not opening. In fact, it's not doing anything at all. Well, what's the fucking puzzle here? Wait, it's the red briefcase. Red numbers. Oh, wait. The last one was 0263. That means the last numbers are going to be these right here. But what are the first numbers? 86, I think. Okay, so that would mean that the last numbers on here are going to be... Seven... 74. 8674. Okay, this one only goes up to 4. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I have to figure out... That's 5, right? So wouldn't it be like 05? 0574? No. Okay, well, I don't understand. Red, maybe. Wait, what about the note on the bulletin board? There were a couple symbols on it that were red. Yes, of course they could. However, I'm struggling to figure this out. Because it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense when you look at it. Wait, I wonder, 7-4, that's 2. So wouldn't it be 02 again? 0274? No. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. I didn't want to try again, dude, please. I'm struggling so bad. I'm just stupid, Chad, I think. So it's 7 and 4, yeah. That's what it would be. So I guess 7-4 would be the first two numbers, so maybe it's 7405 or 7402. So neither of these are it. I might have to actually look up the solution again. I genuinely need to figure out how the fuck they keep coming to these conclusions. I got it. I'm an idiot. One of the numbers was 5. How is it 8-5 though? There's supposed to be 2 sheets of paper. There are. That's crazy. I don't think I would have figured this out on my own. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't think I could have figured this out on my own. Oh, I meant to actually check inside the briefcase. Am I stupid? It's opening. There's another set of cards! 1, 2, 3. I get it. I have to figure out the square root of 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Nine. Oh, sorry. I was pressing the wrong button. Not again. Of course, the files. Files said something about digital root. Oh, no, wait, I'm supposed to combine the digital roots of them. I just slide the cards that give me the digital roots to select 3 cards. Oh, I have to select 3 cards. Oh, that's the problem. What 3 cards would give me that? Eight and 6 plus 1 would be 15. That's 6. That's not it. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. That won't give me 1. I have to give me something that gives me 14. 7 plus 3 plus 1. No, that's 11. Never mind. 6, 8 plus 3 plus 1. It's 8, 3, 1. How does that give me 3? Oh, 13. No, 12. You're right. Okay, God damn it. I understand! I know! I just need to figure it out. Jesus, game. Oh, it's 7, 6, 1. There you go. Huh. Did it just unlock? Well, that was red, now it's blue. No doubt about it. Jesus Christ. I figured out one of the puzzles by myself, chat. You found it! I did! I figured it out!
Whoa!
Oh, now it doesn't tell me how long I've been streaming for. I wish it would tell me how long I've been streaming for, but that's okay. Alright, chat. I just wanted to do a short little stream just to test a couple of things. I appreciate you guys joining me, and I'll always catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.